Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. This is episode 821, and I'm going to do something a little different today. We are going to look at what an app like. What I would consider a nice low to middle end, like what an average person's coin collection might look like. That's how I would put it. And this is mine. This is my average coin collection. You can let me know in the comments whether or not you think that if I'm exaggerating or if I'm that far off. And we're going to start off. So first of all, the box, right? This is just an average, what's it called? BCW box. It holds 100 average size flips. Obviously, in this one, I have some different stuff in it, so it wouldn't hold exactly 100, but it's probably about 70 or 80 coins in here. And we're going to start off with the lowest denomination. And again, like I said, an average coin collection, something that has a mixed varieties, things that you might have bought 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a week ago, and that they're kind of like your favorites. These are like my favorite coins. These are the ones that I have not sold over the years. I've spoken about some of these coins several times in my videos, specifically the Liberties. What are they called? What are these called? The silver dollars. It's the silver eagles. The silver eagles, silver dollars, silver eagles. I used to, and I'll talk about them when I get to them. So all of these coins, I have purchased on eBay. All the coins here I purchased on eBay. I think maybe 100% of them, to be honest with you. If I could remember how much I paid for them, I'll state it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the lowest denomination, which is a penny, and this is the oldest one. This is the oldest. I think this is the oldest coin I have, and it's I think this is like the first penny ever made. I think it's called the capped bust. And I'm not taking anything out of its flip, so it has corrosion on it. You can see that, but the details are really, really nice on this coin. 1 cent. Look how big they were, right? If you want to compare it to a penny, I'll keep a penny here on the side. That's what I'll do, and then we can compare some of them to the size of a penny. So in 1897, we had pennies. I'm not sure how far back it goes. It might go back to the 70s or 60s, 70s or 80s or something like that. 1 cent. Just if you want to see the difference between a penny from, I don't know, what's that? 230 years ago? Something like that, yeah. 229 years ago. How things have changed. Not even no more pennies. Okay, and how am I gonna do this? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some out, so that way I can put the ones back in the way I took them out. That's what we're gonna do. I would like to put them back in the exact order I took them out, if that's possible. It took me a little while to organize them. So okay, so I'll take it out, and then we'll put it back in. All right, for penny number 2, this is if you want, I have a playlist on Indian head pennies, and there was one in there that was so nice. I took it out with the idea that eventually I'm going to send it to get graded. And if you look at it, it is just I don't know if it does. I don't think it's clean, to be honest with you either. It doesn't look clean to me. I don't know. They're expensive though. High grade. I think this is beyond AU. I think this is like MS 62. I think they're like $300-400 for a penny. And they're heavier. They're heavier than copper pennies. They're bronze, I believe, and obviously they look way different. And they're, even though look, they're a little smaller, maybe wider, but these are like 4.6 grams, and these are 2.5, almost double the weight of a zinc cent. Isn't that crazy? Okay, continuing on with Indian head cents. I guess I put these in here because they're in nice condition. Like I said, I have a playlist on Indian head cents, and what you wanna look for in an Indian head penny is uh, if you can read the Liberty in the headdress, if you can see the diamonds in the what and the pearls. I'll remember what it's called in a minute. So Indian head pennies generally are not don't have a tremendous amount of value. You know, I know they have key dates. Honestly, I don't even know off the top of my head. I couldn't tell you which one was which. On the cloth coming from the headband that ties it there, there's diamonds on it. And the image, as far as I know, is it's not a Native American. It's actually it's the face of the daughter of the artist who created the image for the coin. He entered. I wrote something on this. What did I write? Oh, it has a lamination. It's a 1914 S. So that's nice. Oh wow, what a nice little lamination there. I don't know which is the 14S. A lot of those older San Francisco ones are low mintage. And here goes our first nickel. It is a 3 cent nickel. Nice condition. I think I have two of them. And again, for me, here goes a random. It's an 83. It's just it's the no sense. So I guess I had an extra one. I did a fill. I'm waiting for it still to come in. The last coin. We got some nice Mercury dimes. This one's nice. I think I got this one from a tube, and it was so nice. I was like, "Wow, what's this doing in the tube?" And I took it out and I just put it Mercury dime, 1943. Another Mercury, 1916. That's pretty nice condition for a 1916, in my opinion. So again, I got these coins really. When I bought these coins, I bought them so cheap. When I say cheap, I mean compared to how much they cost today. Like those Mercury dimes, I probably got for $1. I think that's how much they were about 4 or 5 years ago. You got in a tube, maybe $1.25 or something. I think now they're like $7, $8. I mean, it's a big difference, you know. What do we got here? What's it called? It's an 1830 dime. Is that crazy? It's got a scratch on it. 10 cents. Is that bananas? 1830. 200 euro. And I guess that's one of the things that's amazing about US. Here goes another one. 1829. United States coins. Oh, if you want to compare it to to a penny. I think that's a penny. It's about the size of a penny. If you want to compare the dime to a penny, not the size, same size. Um, is that they just have so much history in them. I think that the coins that they're making today have lost. I don't want to say all of their historical value, but just about, just about zero historical value in my opinion. The coins that they're producing today. I mean, there's no. I mean, they do make silver coins, but they make them just for as a store of value. They don't make it as currency really. Even though it says, I mean, it says $1 on it, right? You're not going to use $100 coin to buy a stick of gum. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is what people used to buy stuff with. A silver dime, probably in 1882. I mean, I remember my father telling me that in the 40s or early 50s, for a dime, he would take the what's that? The trolley. Brooklyn had trolleys then. Brooklyn, New York. He would take the trolley, watch a movie, and eat, and get popcorn and soda for a quarter in the 50s. So what did a silver dime do in 1882? I mean, did it buy groceries for the week? Did you get like, I don't know. I guess you could look it up and find out. But like I said, I just find it very interesting. I mean, even look at this, another silver dime. Even and this one I might have. I don't know. I probably bought it too. I don't know where I got this from. I know there are a couple that I found, and I don't know if this is one of them that I found. I might have only found one silver dime in my whole life. This might be it. I'm not sure. But even this, it was a dime, right? For a dime, you got real silver. I mean, that's crazy to even imagine that today. I have to back up a little. Nice looking. What's it called? The standing Liberty. It's pretty nice condition. I know in most of these you can't even see the what did he put for the condition? Good plus. I guess it's from the same person. Good. And this is the person's flip. Oh, I think I got a quarter. I might have got a silver quarter once. I did a video on this one. It has a repunch mint mark. Oh yeah. Wow. You're not kidding. Wow, that's tremendous. What a tremendo repunch mint mark that is. I wonder what that's worth. Wow, on a 62. I mean, it's a tremendous repunch mint mark. That's got to be one of the nicest I've ever seen. I think these came from the lots that I bought, and I went through them in videos, and then I just pulled some of them out. I think there were some of them. I guess these were the nicer ones, so I took them out of the bag, 90%, right? I think these I paid like $1 for. I think they're like $10 each now or something like that. But I think I paid $1, $1.25 maybe. But I think these. Oh, another RPM. Let's see what it says. Is this one as nice as the other one? I doubt it. That last one was something else. Oh wow. It's on the bottom. You can see it from that distance. That is nice. Oh, these got to be valuable, I'm assuming. But I think that's part of the beauty of having a coin. Like this is my coin collection. This is really it, right? For my purse. If I always say I don't collect anything, but I put away a few coins over the years, and this is it. This is my coin collection. This is like this is it. This is what I screw around with, I play with, and I'll make a little video here. I think these are proofs. think these are all 60, 63, 64 proofs. They might be, and they're in the wrap. Here you go. So we moved from pennies to quarter, from pennies to nickels to dimes to quarters, and these are proofs. These cost like, I seen them for like $10 a piece. They're clad, but they still cost like $10. Look how beautiful that is, man. Look at that artwork. I mean, is that something else? I mean, but this, I think this is going to be the, what's that called? Thumbnail. Take a picture of that. It's just so beautiful. Okay, now we got those. Now take some more out to make space for the new ones. Oh, wow, look at this. I wonder how much this is worth. 1836 capped $50. Probably not worth that much. What do you think? That's probably like good condition. 89.2% silver. Oh, when I bought the 66. I think these are 40%. I bought 300 of them. It was $1,000 per 100. So I paid no, $1,000 per 100. No. It was 3 and change per 100, and it cost me $1,000 for all 300. Right. So I paid about $3 a piece, and I think these are like what, $10 now. So it's tripled since I bought them. I did a video on them, and there were several that have crazy double dyes. Look at the wings. So these I'm going to send in to get graded, I guess. Look how beautiful. So that's one. And they all look at that. Look how strong that is, man. Is that crazy? That's two. Look on the dollar. That's two. All right, I got a few of them. I'm only so close just so you can look at the doubling. Is this a double die? Oh, no. This one here, I said, looks like it's a proof or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a proof. I don't know. Nothing, I guess nothing else special about it. This one says it has oh, look at that. Look at the bag mark on this. I've never seen a bag mark like that. Bag mark, for those of you who don't know, it's when the coins were dropped down. The way they got coins from one floor to the next in the mint, I think they still do it to this day, is they have holes in the floor, and they drop them down to the floor underneath. And when they hit each other, they make these little marks. And usually it's 2 or 3. Sometimes it's 4. I've never seen it. I've never seen bag marks like that. 20. It's just so I kept, like I said, it's a coin collection, right? It's supposed to be fun. This coin, most of these coins I've done videos on. This coin I got from the bank. She had it in her on the desk when I was there, and I noticed it right away. And I said, "Oh, can I get the $50?" And she gave them to me, and she didn't know it was a half. It was we got a proof. I have no idea where I got this from. That's what a proof looks like. The other, I mean, this is a deep cameo proof, but so I don't know if the other one might be a proof too or something. I don't know. Okay, we're on the dollars now. I got to be honest with you, this is one of my favorite coins. Something about the sun rays coming up. It's and the eagle on the rock with the word peace on it. It's just, I think it's my favorite coin. I'd have to say, how many do I got? I got a couple. Look at the toning on this one. But this is my absolute, probably, I think this is my parents had a couple of these that I remember when I was younger, and I think that's part of the nostalgia behind it. And I think that's also part of what someone's personal coin collection also is nostalgia, right? We do so much in life as from nostalgia. And here go the Eagles. I think these are the Eagles, right? Liberties, from 1921. And I got to be honest with you. I think there might be one or two of these Eagles that that are fake. It would not surprise me. Which ones they are, I have to check them one of these days. There is one that I'm pretty sure is fake, and I'll get to that at the end. I mean, I have seen, and none of these Eagles, whatever they are, whatever the name of the coin is, Liberties. None of these are that valuable. They're all worth about $60 to $100, depending on if one of them is a little bit scarce or the condition's a little nicer. They might be worth a little bit more, 70, $80, something like that. But for the most part, I paid about $20, $15 to $20 shipped for each one of these. I got these. Oh, I talk about it in my videos every once in a while. I would just watch all the auctions, and I'm going back to about 2013, 14, 12, and they were $15. Even though I didn't make that much money, I would still do my best to buy one a week or something like that. And these are them. These are the ones I bought 13, 14 years ago. See, I guess, look, it was in such nice condition that they had to test it with scratching it. I'm pretty sure that's what the scratches are for. It's how they tested it to make sure it wasn't copper underneath. Would I ever sell these? I don't know. I hope not. If I have to put it like this, if I sold these, it's because I had to sell them. And if you think about what the total value, we're not done yet, but what the total value is, right? We got about 80 coins. Maybe the average is the average of the 80 might be $40, right? If you want to, I mean, the Indian head might be $150, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But some of the other coins might be worth only, maybe it's a little bit more than 50 now that I'm thinking about it. The average, I'm saying. Let's say it's $50 and I got 80 coins. What is that? What does that equal? It should be, is that 4,000? 80 times 50. Yeah, it's $4,000. So it's like a $4,000 collection. Now, what did I pay for it? I, I, I'm thinking a quarter of this. I'm thinking I paid a quarter. So I think I paid like $1,000. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe it is more than 4,000, but something like that. I mean, some of these, like something like this, I might have paid $25 for. For the nicer ones, I might have paid 25. We're getting towards the end. It's so funny, right? How long the video takes. Just from American Heritage, 1882. All right, let me take these out. Oh, this one's I noticed this the other day when I was organizing the coins. I looked on the back and look, it's an S. I didn't even know that. Look, and that's a real S. You could. That's how you want to see the S. You want to see it nice and clear. I told you I bought the V nickel, and I sent it back to the person because it looked like a blob over a D that they try to call an S. And I was like, no, that's not an S. And I sent it back. I guess they just keep listing it until someone just accepts the garbage. Okay, I think this one's the fake one. I think this is fake. I think they got me on this one. I think it is. Pretty sure this is fake. Nice. I don't know. I never seen anything like that before. Well, I shouldn't say that. For some reason, I feel like, I mean, green to me means it's copper, right? I don't know what this 92 is doing in here. I think, I don't know. So these are what the Silver Eagles look like today, right? They all look pretty much the same from, I don't know how far back they go to, that they look like this. Right? It says $1 on it, right? $1. You see it says $1? But obviously it's worth $100 or $90 or whatever it is. You know, you're not going to spend this on a stick of gum. And I probably paid $20 for that. Maybe 25. I don't know. Here goes another beautiful coin. Same thing. I probably paid about $25 for this. I thought it was, you know, I just put a bid on it and I won. Here's a coin that it's wrapped up, but it's silver. I remember it was in pretty decent 1782 Louis the what's that, 16th, whatever it is. I got it. I don't know why it's in the paper for. And lastly, I've always had a liking of these coins. These are the two pence cartwheels. There's a 1 pence and a half pence. I think the 1 pence is about that big. They look almost identical, but the size is different. And I have 4 of them in here. I used to buy these when they were about 20, 30 bucks a piece. They're like $100 plus in decent condition. And these are in nice condition. All 4 of these are in pretty decent condition. So like I said, you know, I probably have about $4,000 or $5,000 in value. And I'm probably into this for about $1,000 to $1,500. And that's it. That's my whole coin collection. And to me, that's pretty cool, you know, to have something I can look at. You know, I can always take, like, these could always come out. I can always sell these for $10 and then maybe make some room for other coins. But this is it. These are the ones that have a significant amount of nostalgia for me. Either, you know, through the channel, right? I found them on while searching coins on the channel, or I bought them a long time ago, really cheap, and I get to look at it and remember the way things were. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.